Hey guys, what's up? This is Qazi from cleverprogrammer.com, and we are gonna be working our way up to tic-tac-toe. So this is going to be one problem that I'm gonna give you before I put you guys on to tic-tac-toe project, because once you do this, you'll have a better idea of how to complete that project, okay? So this is going to be a pretty important video, and after this, you guys will be ready to write your very own first game. And what I've done for you guys is essentially, it's not just going to be a boring text-based game. I've created a full GUI for you guys. So once you complete the code and complete the functions, the whole GUI application will work, all right? So without any further ado, let's get started on the helper assignment I created for you guys. So this assignment is called Usain Bolt races you and Qazi. Okay, so here's the backstory. Usain Bolt, you and Qazi had a race. Okay, surprisingly, Usain Bolt won. I don't know why. And then you came in second, and for some reason, Qazi just sucks at running. So I suck at running somehow, and I came in third. So I didn't do too good. All right. Now, can you write a function that given a person's name returns their place? So for example, if I gave you Usain Bolt's place or Usain's name, so I just said Usain, you give me back 0th place, or sorry, 1st place. If I gave you, like, if I type in you or me in your case, I would have you write me, okay? So like here, if you see the test case, so if I give you me, then you should return 2nd place. And if you put in Qazi, it should give you 3. All right, that's how your function should work. And can you also write a function that does the opposite? Given a place, it returns their name. So maybe your function will be called number to choice. And if I give you 1, you should give me back Usain. And if I give you 2, you should give me back me. When you're writing and typing this code, me will really be you, right? And if you give the function number to choice 3, it should return Qazi's name, okay? So my name. If it works, then you get back a nice little graphical GUI thing that I made for you guys. You'll have a turtle that'll make a nice little circle and say, good job, okay? My graphics are getting next level, okay? So give this function a try. See if you can solve it. See if you can solve choice to number and number to choice. Okay, those are your two functions. So essentially, if I give you here, then you should say, okay, that's 2nd place. If I give you Usain here, you should return, okay, that's 1st place. And here, if I give you 2, you should return your name. Or sorry, not your name, but you. And I'm sorry, I'm confusing you guys. It should return me. If I gave you 2, this function should return me, okay? You can look at the test cases, and that's what they say. This whole me and you thing is kind of confusing. But if I give you 3, it should return Qazi, all right? Number. So I'll leave that there. So in this, I've already written the function name for you, and I've already written the argument names for you to make your life easy, all right? What you have to do is complete both of these functions, and then go at the bottom and uncomment this line. If I uncomment it right now and try to run it, you can see it says incorrect, keep trying. If I run it again, it'll say incorrect, do not give up, which means that my code is incorrect, all right? Once my code is correct, it's gonna make a nice little green circle and say correct, good job. So if you've not given it a try yet, go give it a try. Otherwise, I'm going to go over the solution right now. Okay, so let's get started. So how will we write the choice to number choice function? All right, so let's write it up. If choice is equal to Usain, then return 1. Else if choice is equal to Qazi, or sorry, me, return 2. Else return, or let's actually just do else if choice is equal to Qazi, return 3. Okay, so that will essentially do what we want. If I try to print here and go print choice to number and give it Qazi, right? Let's see what it does. Let's run it. You can see that it gave us back 3. That's exactly what we expected because I came in third. Now, what if I gave it me, which is going to be you when you're writing this function? It's going to say 2. Okay, that's exactly what you want. And let's say we give it Usain, it says 1. Okay, so it's working correctly. That's exactly what we want. But is there an easier way we can do this function? So there's if, else if, and else if that we wrote. Is there a way we can make it easier, perhaps using dictionaries that we learned earlier? Remember, we have choice, and that's associated with, we have this thing here, and each choice is associated with the value, with the number. So this should automatically be telling you guys like, hey, maybe there's a key value relationship. If you put in 1, you get back Usain. If you put in Usain, you get back 1. If you put in me, you get back 2. If you put in Qazi, you get back 3. So what we can essentially do is rip this whole thing down and replace it with the data structure that does it for us, right? It's called a dictionary. So I'm just gonna say choices. What should I call it? Let's call it race dictionary for now, okay? To keep things simple. And I'm gonna say if given Usain, I'm gonna write it on, actually let's just keep it simple. Given Usain, return Usain should be the key and the value should be 1. Me, key is me, value is 2. And then Qazi, key is Qazi, and what is the value? Value is 3. So then we can say return race underscore dictionary, and we can index it by the choice that's given to us. So for example, if you put in Usain here, it's gonna look through this dictionary, right? What's the way that dictionaries work? It's dictionary, you index it by its key, and then it returns the corresponding value. So here, race dict is a dictionary. We index it by the choice. So if the user gives us Usain, it'll put in Usain here, and that'll return, this whole thing will evaluate to the value. So in this case, 1. Same thing will happen with the rest of them, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. And can we simplify this? Yes, we can. Do we really need a variable that we're just gonna use like a second later? Not really. And it doesn't make our code any dirtier or any harder to read. So in this case, you can just do this and it's done. You can assign it a name if the dictionary was really big, but here the dictionary is pretty small. We don't need to use an extra variable here. So I think this is good. And let's use the same idea here, and we can say return if given 1, return Usain. Oh, by the way, let's test it. Okay, that's a good thing to do. Let's run this here by hitting run, and let's see what we get. And we get back 1. That's what we expected. Let's put in me here. Let's see what happens, and we get back 2. What happens here? We pass in me to the choice to number function, so we really pass in me like this. It goes in, it indexes this dictionary by me, right? And me has a value of 2, so this whole thing evaluates to 2 and it's done. Okay. Let's hit it run and it returns 2, so it's working. And let's do the same thing for number to choice. Return 2 would return me, and then 3 should return Qazi, right? And we index it by the number because this time number is the key, okay? So, okay, it looks good to me. Let's uncomment the line 67 and see after it, does it pass all these tests I've written here, right? Does it given Usain return 1, given 1 return Usain, and all that? Let's run it. And it passes all the test cases. And on the right hand side, you see it made a nice little green circle with the turtle, said good job. And so we are done. Okay? Awesome. If you guys didn't get it, no worries. If the dictionary thing was new to you, perfect. This is all supposed to be new for you guys. Now, these concepts are going to be directly applied in the next video where I'm going to have the tic-tac-toe project for you guys. I have the notes for it, I have the solution guide for it, and I will help you guys build the whole thing on your own, and it'll be something that you can proudly share with your friends, family, whoever, okay? Your girlfriend, boyfriend, doesn't matter. It's going to be something that's going to actually work. It's going to have a link that you can share, and it'll directly be playable. So I hope you guys are excited for the next video, and I'll see you guys there.